We're back in 2011. We're going to watch a vintage Andrew Howe match against a Russian, now wrestling for Slovakia. Back then he was wrestling for Russia. That's Kakhaber Khubezhty. We're going to try to keep up with the score and the clock to the best of our ability. We're going to watch it like it's new, even though this took place almost 10 years ago. Andrew Howe in the blue, Khubezhty in the red. Looking for just a snap-down go behind. Heavy hands of Andrew Howe paying off internationally. And now he's going to try to man-strength him up here. That's a tight cut. Can he take it over? Yes, he does. Kind of a fake out one direction, take him the other. 3-0. 1 point for takedowns. Back exposures are 2 unless they're hand-to-hand. That was not hand-to-hand. And pretty much end step-outs are 1 point as well. Best 2 out of 3 periods. Referees do their job in ties. This is a different era. It was called FILA. It wasn't United World Wrestling. So now Howe leading 3-0. It's a pretty good lead. He's just got to wrestle for another minute, and he'll take this period. Going for it. A three-pointer is Khubezhty. Chest wrap. Then a snap down, trying to get the back, but he doesn't get it. Oh, no, that is Slovakia. I misspoke. That's the SVK. I don't know. We're watching in hindsight. I could have sworn Khubezhty wrestled for Russia. Maybe he went to Slovakia and then back to Russia. Maybe the other way around. Maybe he flip-flopped a few times. Who knows? Doesn't matter. It's Khubezhty and Howe, and they're in Baku, Azerbaijan for the Golden Grand Prix. All right, we go to the ball draw if nobody scores. Except there's the score. With just a few seconds to go, 4-3, Khubezhty takes first period. So both wrestler goes to their corner. There could be multiple Khubezhtys, by the way. It's not quite the Smith of North Ossetia, where Khubezhty's from, but there are multiple Khubezhtys out there. North Ossetia in the North Caucasus. Right there in the southern part of the European side of Russia. Tons of great wrestlers come from. Some legends like Kudakov, Gutsalov, currently Sidakov is from there. And there's more and more. But Khubezhty trying to represent Slovakia right now, North Ossetia, and the Ossetian people. Andrew Howe holding it down for USA and Oklahoma and Wisconsin and all points in between. Now Northwestern, but not back then. All right, down on a single leg. It's ferocious with this. Driving forward. That should be feet to back. How are they going to call this? We got our scoreboard in the background there. That's Howe's points. There we go. That's 3 on the board for Andrew Howe. Taking it to Khubezhty. Definitely the more physical wrestler in the first round. Howe is as tough as they get. See a lot of the guys that he wrestles, he just wears them down. Look at the pressure that he puts on the back of his opponent's heads, folding them up while they're wrestling from neutral. Basically trying to get out of that position. Howe goes right back to it, hand on the back of the neck, just moving him around the mat right now. Howe, not the biggest, the 74-kilo guys. Definitely too big for 65. There was no 70-kilo in 2011. Or 66. I think it was 66 back then. Either way, Howe was not making that. But it allows him to get nice and strong. Bulk up to 74. All right, so they gave him 2 points. 2-0. Khubezhty trying to get back in this match. Knows time is running out. Again, these 2-minute periods go by quickly. Now just hand fighting, keeping him at bay. Now Khubezhty trying to match and steal it by taking the second period, but going to have trouble getting through those head-hands defense of Andrew Howe. And then time runs out, and or Khubezhty just relaxed a split second too soon, and Howe said, all right, I'll practice taking a shot on you and get another point there. All right, another chance for some towel flapping action. Here you see the wipe down for Andrew Howe in his corner. Not sure who his coaches are there. A little too blurry to make out. Full towel length, alternating, or no, left-handed shoulder flap for Khubezhty in his corner. There are a lot of current North Ossetians wrestling for Slovakia. Salkazanov is a good young wrestler to keep your eye on right now. There's a few others. A shot by Howe. We're into the third and final frame here. Whoever wins this one will win the match. Not entirely sure what round we're in, or if we're wrestling for a medal or not. But this is a chance for an American to take out a quasi-Russian. It's always good on the international level, especially at a tournament like the Golden Grand Prix. Haven't had it in a little while, but this was one of the toughest tournaments on the international schedule. For the side headlock, for a go behind there. Now Andrew Howe goes back in. Oh, good underhook, kind of a shuck by Khubezhty. Back in collar ties. No scores yet. Less than a minute to go. Center of the mat. See if Howe's pressure has worn down on Khubezhty enough. Shot from Khubezhty. Howe, sprawl, feed him hips. Trying to suck it up is Khubezhty. Howe with the belly whizzer. Oh, and then down goes Khubezhty. Howe cannot capitalize somehow. Khubezhty was sitting down, almost stunned for a second there. Now they're back to the center. Time running down. We'll go to the ball draw. Unless Howe can get something. He's in on a leg. Khubezhty goes to his own back, gives it up as time runs out. Big error by Khubezhty. Good fight by Howe, and he takes this one from the Slovakian by way of North Ossetia. Good win by Andrew Howe, getting an overseas win back in 2011. And there you have it. Andrew Howe with the victory. Handshakes all around.